Hi. Now, too much of salt in your diet leads to a lot of lifestyle diseases such as high BP, obesity, heart problems, water retention problems. Now, the actual recommended rate of salt is 5 grams in your whole day. We eat way too much salt than what is recommended. Ideally, you should go down to 3 grams per day, and that should be your consistency in your day to day life. So this is what is recommended in your diet. There are so many types of salt flooded in the market. The first and foremost is your table salt, white salt, the basic salt. Okay. Now this is a very refined type of salt. It is highly polished, so it doesn't have any trans minerals which should be there in your salt. It's just they use a lot of bleaching agents to make it this white and so good looking. So basically this is stripped of all your trans minerals. This is very high in sodium chloride. Approximately 95% of this is sodium chloride, so it's really very high in sodium chloride. So as much as possible you should try avoiding this salt in your diet. Now the second type of salt is sea salt. This is your sea salt. Okay, this is a bit flaky in nature and it comes from sea. It has got a certain amount of trans minerals like your iron, zinc, potassium, sodium, etc. But again, our sea is contaminated with such heavy metals these days. There's a lot of mercury, which is a deadly toxin. So this salt can sometimes get contaminated with heavy metals like toxins because it's not totally processed and polished. Now the third type of salt is this salt, which is the Himalayan pink salt. Now Himalayan pink salt is the purest salt that we can find because it is not contaminated by toxins. It has got a lot of trans minerals in it like your iron, zinc, potassium, etc. Now the doctors also recommend this salt because this salt actually balances the pH level of our body. This salt balances the electrolytes in our body. It eliminates the toxins from our body, and it makes your absorption of nutrition really good. So this is highly recommended salt in your diet. Now you can reduce your salt intake by consciously making an effort of not adding those chaat masalas on top, by not adding salt on your salads, by not adding added salt in your buttermilk, etc. You can even do a salt-free dinner for a day or two at night in your diet to prevent excess salt in your diet. You can do fasting for a day in the week so that the salt intake which is consumed by the body is lessened again. You can even mix two type of salts if you don't want to add only one particular salt. But this pink salt again is got a very strong flavor. So when you add a little bit of this salt in your diet also, it goes a long way. So these are the tips and tricks to how much salt you should be using and what type of salt you should be consuming. Take care, keep smiling. Hope this video